In this video, I'm going to share with you what are basically, in my opinion, the best mechanics and things that are the most fun to do in Death Stranding 2, in my opinion, and what actually defines the game for me. So you see, in my previous video, I mentioned some negatives, and I put in quotation because there are things that I usually want to have in video games, but it doesn't mean that they're gonna make the game much better, because sometimes if you elevate so many things, the main mechanics kind of lost in so many other things that kind of elevated and you need to give attention to. And the two main things that really made the experience so much fun for me is the traversal, survival traversal, and the cooperative, asynchronous cooperative functionality in the game. What this means is you don't directly interact with players. I mean, you can see them in the world, but changes that you make in the world benefits you and other players as well. Now, throughout the game, I really enjoy traversing with my off-road vehicle. I just enjoy it so much. And when you ask yourself, well, what's the end game? What there is to do after you finish, well, many of them basically finish the story. Well, for me, is helping others and also myself enjoy traversing through the terrain easier than before. The thing is that once you unlock different roads, you can get some, first of all, they traverse through different areas that give you a really nice, comfortable view of the surrounding, because the game is so immersive. It's really fun traversing through it without actually worrying about bumping into something. And also it can help you finish other missions, and others finish other missions easier, because you can get to point A to point B much easier rather than risking damaging your cargo. Now, I did it throughout the game, but now I'm focusing on that even more, especially the area around the impossible, which I did many times in order to finish these missions, orders faster to get to the highest rank. And also because there's some other people who already finished certain of the track that allows me to get to the commander, for example, much easier, because certain areas, like where the impossible is, you can actually call your ship. So you want to create roads in certain areas, there's a big gap that you need to ride a lot of time, so it actually also saves time for other players. The thing is that creating roads is very taxing. It requires lots of resources, going out, bringing more resources and creating it. So basically, you help others with their journey after you have finished maybe the campaign, or have lots of resources. You don't have to finish the campaign for it, but having lots of resources, and you can just help others and yourself even more than ever before, because you're more focusing now on construction rather than on, deliveries. Although if you think about it, the more you actually invest in improving the construction of roads, for example, it just saves you time. So if you do it, even not after you finish, for example, the story, just throughout, even contributing just a bit, because again, it's a cooperative work. Of course, you can do it by yourself, but it takes a lot of resources and time. You're going to actually make the game even faster for yourself and for others as well. Now, if you look at the map, you can actually see the roads. There's kind of blue roads that you can see on the map. It's actually, you can circulate around the map and can drop in various locations, but you can see there are patches. Players actually finishing certain roads, but not even finishing, or some of them require more resources. So right now I'm focusing on a certain place to easily connect a certain area, a F5 facility, to the impossible, and also connecting to another place where people haven't finished the road just yet. I actually created the entire road here. From that point, you can actually see my ship until close to the impossible. We can actually, by the way, drop off and do whatever you need there. And now I'm working on constructing the rest of it. Now, to construct roads, you need ceramics, metal, and carbon crystals. And I have quite a lot of them, and I'm just basically going to places, grab them, put in my vehicle, go to the place, and construct roads. Now, the other reason I actually wanted to do that part, because it's the most elevated place in the game, in the mountains. Snowy Mountains, beautiful view, amazing immersive landscape. So it's not just, fun being able to traverse through it. It's really just, again, the game is so photorealistic. It's just such a joy. You can just go and just relax and just take a ride and enjoy and put your favorite music there. The amazing soundtracks, of course. So I think it'd be amazing for players, not just to reach from A to B, but to really enjoy the ride. So this is why I focus on really trying to complete that one first. So as you can see, another part is done. Of course, also you get, if you contribute, to get also likes for if people write the road you help contribute to. So the thing is, when I log into the game, I then see like, tens of thousands of likes, because the game remembers what you contribute and people's likes to your contributions and what people find useful. And you actually see it when you log into the game, which is another really fun and entertaining part of the game that gives you kind of positive feedback of things you actually did to help others players in the game. So you can see the part that is not finished, and then you need to go and search for the other part in order to contribute more materials. But even that part alone, it will actually help other people to just go to the impossible, which is there. Again, you unlock it after you finish the game. And by itself, it's much easier route compared to taking the other route where you actually reach damaging cargo. But you can see the connection that other players actually built, and now I'm actually working on connecting that as well. And because it's such a very scenic route, I really think that players will just enjoy it by itself, just riding on it. And of course, it will help connecting the entire part of the land with roads as well, until of course we connect everything, which of course will take more time. So again, as an in-game content, it's not just about what I get, it's what other people get. Even new players just get to the option to experience that part and really enjoy the work of others. It works both on parts that they really enjoy the game, including the Traversal, although it's going to be less survivability when it comes to Traversal because you're riding roads. But don't worry, there's enough things also in between for you to enjoy that as well. It doesn't cover everything. There's no roads all over the place. It's just kind of circulating around at certain places all over the map, but not in the entire map, just around more of the edges of the map. There are some also in between routes, and of course you can construct more. By the way, it's up to you. They can create bridges and other stuff, but overall it's kind of highway that connects bigger parts of the maps one to each other. So Traversal, cooperative gameplay, and I really enjoy it so far. And because that part of the gameplay loop is built so well in this game, I just can't have enough and I continue playing. Thanks for watching.